Good afternoon, everyone. I am Samantha Hirsch, publisher of Seniors Blue Book, and this is Nonprofit Week on SBB Live. We want to start our week with SCAN, an organization that I actually happen to be president of. SCAN stands for Sarasota County Aging Network. It has been in this area for about 30 years. Our purpose is raising funds to help seniors in need in our community. We do that by granting the funds to other organizations that help seniors directly, like Senior Friendship Center, or right now we're doing something called Feed the Front, or ITN, and a variety of others, many of which will be on other interviews later this week on SBB Live. So thank you for joining us. I want to bring on a couple of my board members, which are Stephen Bennett Martin from Approved Home Health and Chastity Davis from Home Instead. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
So Chaz kind of heads up our fundraising, and what has happened is things have changed this year. We cannot do in-person events. We had an event scheduled October 22nd at Friendship Center, which we have now had to cancel. So we have created a drive-by version of this event that will take place in October as well. This is a SCAN website. It is Sarasota County Aging Network.com. You can make a donation to Feed the Front right on this site. I will show you how to do that there. Under membership, join now, pay now, and there's options at whatever level you'd like to participate. Each week in October, starting October 8th at the Windsor of Lakewood Ranch, you will drive through their community between 5 and 7 with the purchase of a $100 punch card that can be found on the SCAN website, also on Eventbrite. And that allows you to drive by and pick up some amazing food options. Generally, we, again, are doing this in person, but this gives you an opportunity to still be able to taste amazing food and be safe in the COVID environment that we are currently in. And Chaz, why don't you talk a little bit about Feed the Front and how that's been going and how SCAN is involved in that?
Yeah, so Feed the Front is an initiative that we decided, that Brookdale started up in Bradenton, Manatee County, and they pretty much just purchase food for frontline workers in a skilled nursing facility. That expanded all the way to Port Charlotte now. So we are covering Manatee County, Sarasota County, and I believe Port Charlotte is in Sarasota County. Is it? Yeah. So it's Manatee and Sarasota County. What we're doing is we are pretty much having companies become sponsors of those meals, and and we're providing food to frontline workers. But not only are we helping facilities and their staff who are, dealing with this whole COVID and taking care of patients who are, need to be on isolation and need to have proper personal protection equipment and things like that, but we're also helping local restaurants. The restaurant industry has suffered tremendously during this time, and we're partnering with local restaurants because the food has to be prepared a certain way. It has to be all individualized packaged. It cannot be anything that is cater style. So the restaurants that we're working with already know how to do the preparations and everything like that. So we're helping frontline workers, and then we're also helping the local restaurants. And SCAN got involved because we actually donated $2,000 towards the program when it first started up. And then Samantha has been great with putting the donation buttons on our website. And then we also have a GoFundMe page as well. So if anyone wanted to donate personally, you can go on GoFundMe, and it's Feed the Front Minnesota is what you need to donate to. We also have a Facebook page, so if you want to follow us and see where we're going and who we're delivering to, that's a good way to do that. And then also Seniors Blue Book. So yeah, that's pretty much Feed the Front. It's pretty straightforward. We're just trying to help out our community.
Thank you. And I know, Stephen, you've been able to go out on some of those deliveries, and it's great now to do anything that makes you feel good because everybody's kind of depressed in their caves. So we've fed upwards of 2,100 people, was stated earlier. So that's amazing. And SCAN is really happy to be a part of it. But this is kind of our plea to get more people to join SCAN as well. Our membership is down right now because of all these uncertain times and being unable to meet in person. We still need support. It's only $75 a year to join our organization, and it gives back to so many, which we feel great about, and we really would ask for your support. And I don't care who you are, really. If you care about seniors in the local area that you live, this money is helping those seniors, and by supporting us, you're supporting them. So we ask for your support. The other way you can support us is by buying an ad in Seniors Blue Book. 10% of the cost of the ad goes directly back to funding SCAN. And right now, again, with our efforts being cut to virtual events or drive-by events, anything we can do to get our grant raising up is greatly appreciated. I also want to give a shout out to the Gulf Coast Girl Scouts who donated 6 pallets of cookies as well that we've been able to bring to the frontline workers. And I think that has put smiles on lots of people's faces as well. SCAN as an organization used to meet at Encompass Health the 4th Thursday of the month at 8:30 a.m. Now that is a virtual meeting. I am really unclear as to if we will ever go back to meeting at Encompass again, or after even these crazy times pass, if we might be finding a new location to meet at. But we will see, and until that time, we will continue with their virtual meetings. Please talk. Go right ahead.
I didn't want to jump over you, but I was like, if anything, guys, like now is the perfect time to join, because I remember back when we were meeting at Encompass and it was like 8 a.m. on a Thursday morning, and it was so hard to like wake up earlier to get ready so I could be there at 8 o'clock to network. And now you guys can just roll out and just do like top half up, and do your face, and you can network at 8 o'clock from the safety of your own home virtually. So like now is the perfect time to join our group. And I also just want to repeat that it's helping people, because even though I've been attending our monthly meetings since I started working in senior living and working in sales like 6 to 7 years ago, I never realized until the past year after becoming a board member that everything that we're doing is to help our community. I thought it was just about the networking and learning about other community resources for our partners. And yes, we do that. And yes, we all like to work together because we all, though, ultimately want to help the community. And so knowing that when I spend that $75 to join each year, like not only is that going to bring me back twice the amount of business in terms of the connections that I'll make, but more importantly, it's going right back into our community, into these organizations that are helping seniors. And so it's also a donation and a charitable effort, as well as one that can personally help you as well.
Thank you. And I do want to give a plug. You know, we completely revamped our website as well, Sarasota County Aging Network.com. The beauty of our website is it has been around that domain name for over 30 years. So when you do search for resources in Sarasota, it's like the first thing that comes up, even before Seniors Blue Book, which crushes me, but I'll never be able to gain that because simply the time element involved. So you get great representation on our website. People can find you. And I get a ton of calls, being the president of SCAN, from people who have found and have a variety of questions for me. And it always makes me feel really good to answer. That's another way we can be helpful out in the community. So also opening this up to anybody who has great new ideas for virtual events or different fundraising ideas. We are open to it at SCAN. We need to keep, thinking outside of the box. And I think this drive-through thing will be great. And I'd love to continue it on every month with 4 different communities in an area to continue funding. But we are going to continue to need to come up with other ideas as well. So is there any other great information that you guys can share with our audience right now? I know both of you have been on the show with Brittany. She's a much better interviewer than I am. I can't sing or do trivia questions, but I'm doing my best.
You're doing wonderful. I do like to, again, and I think I said it once when I was saying it in conversation, but if you're interested in joining, as of right now, we are meeting the fourth Thursday of every month, and the meetings typically go from 8 to about 9:30. So if you're interested in joining, that's what you would be committing to. But at the same time, if you join and you give us that money and we can use that to help seniors, if you show up, that's great. But if not, that's okay too.
Exactly. And this month, our speaker is Melissa Ledum. She has a background in government and its securities, like an amazing background. I've heard her speak before about scams, and this is about scams going on during COVID. So it should be really pertinent, great information. And I enjoin you guys, or I encourage you to click the link and join. If you're wondering, hey, where can I get the link? Contact me at Seniors Blue Book. The information will be at the bottom of this video. I'm happy to send you the link or add you to our mailing list, which will also let you know what's going on in the community virtually right now. Different events and things that our partners are doing that you probably will want to know about if you're interested in anything senior related. And let's face it, in our area, 1 in 4 people is a senior. So pretty much everything is senior related.
Yep.
Anything else, guys?
I do want to touch back on Best of the Best, just
Yes.
for people who don't really know what that is or haven't been to it in a while. So, Samantha, do you want to give the background and then?
Sure.
Okay.
This event's been going on for about 4 years now. We generally have between 22 and 25 senior living communities chefs competing. It's a night, it was supposed to be the 22nd of October at the Friendship Center. You walk in for a ticket price and you get to sample, 5-star quality food. A lot of these chefs have worked at amazing restaurants. I know people don't equate, amazing cuisine to senior living, but you're mistaken if you don't, because that, food is one of the few pleasures as you get older that you can continue to enjoy on a daily basis. And these communities make it a very important part of their plan of care to have you guys enjoying delicious food. So these chefs bring together, we generally have 4 categories: hot apps, cold apps, pasta, and dessert. Then we have some celebrity chefs, owners of restaurants in the local area that judge, and we have a winner in each category. This year, we're foregoing the judging because obviously we can't do that, but you still get to sample the amazing food. And if you go to our Facebook page, you can see pictures of the dishes and stuff. I can't even explain to you how good it is. The food is absolutely amazing, and it will be worth your $100 to have the opportunity to try some of these dishes because they are absolutely delicious.
Yes, I concur. Last year's event was amazing. Food was amazing. People, you put on a really good event last year, Samantha.
And let's pray that we'll be back to doing that again next year. I notice a lot of my favorite singers and stuff are just postponing their concert for an entire year. So we'll just put this on pause, but we will be back doing it again.
Absolutely.
Thanks for that. That's it. I think I will round out our interview with the scan board. Thank you guys so much for taking a little time out of your day to join me and talk to our audience, and have a wonderful Friday. And hopefully I know I'll see you two next Thursday, but I hope to see many more of you on the Zoom call.
All right. Thank you for the.
Well, I hope to see everyone there.
Thank you.
Okay.